on to the Texas baseball team. Walked on in the mid-1980s, and before he left, he became one of the best hitters and most respected players in our school's history. Brian is one of only a few players ever to be named team captain twice, earning those honors in 1987 and 88. He was twice named All-Southwest Conference, and he was a member of teams that finished second at the College World Series in 84 and 85 and finished third in 1987. He has the second leading career batting average ever for the Longhorns at .389, and at one point, he ranked in the top 6 of every batting category in the Longhorn record book. 25 seasons following his last year at Texas. His .429 batting average in 1987 remains as the highest single-season batting average in school history. He's now involved in real estate development and management of self-storage properties in San Antonio. Ladies and gentlemen, from the baseball teams of 1984 through 1988, Brian Ciasrik.
Somewhere there's a softball player out there with another guy on her trophy. That was a great video. I kind of wish the one of me sacking a quarterback was up there, though. That's because those are way better than that. That was really neat. What an honor. I want to say that I've come to understand that, at least for me in my life, nothing good has happened to me outside the hand of God's blessing on my life, and God's favorite instrument of blessing is people. And so I would like to honor some of the many people who have touched my life and gotten me to this point and beyond. I'd start with my mom and dad, who were married over 50 years until my mom passed away a couple years ago. I just want to say, Dad, thank you and Mom for your faithfulness to one another and to us. And thank you for showing us what it means to work hard and to love your children and to be solid and stable in a not-so-stable world. So I appreciate that. I want to thank my mom, too, that my brother spoke of her a couple years ago at her funeral, of her commitment to family, and that she was dedicated to just contending for having just family meals every night and crazy schedules and all that. But she succeeded, and we're all the better for it. So anyway, I got up here, and I had to try out for the team and all that, and it seemed like there were about 100 other guys out there, and I didn't know what kind of odds I had, but the reason, if I was ready at all, I would attribute that to my two brothers, David and Jim. Jim's 8 years older than I am, so he was very gracious to spend time with a little kid, throwing a lot of pitches and really teaching me how to hit and just being a great influence. So, Jim, thank you for your love for me. And David's the same. He threw thousands of pitches as well, but my recollection of time with you growing up is really just as a friend. We laughed a lot. We played hard a lot. Got beat up a lot on the basketball court outside the kitchen window until my mom would bang on the window and say, "Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him!" So I appreciate that. She needed all the help I could get. But so I made the team, and those were really, when I was thinking about it, I was thinking they were exciting times with great guys under an unforgettable leader. And I want to say to you guys that are here, some of my teammates, those were just some of the funnest times. I was thinking, if they had reality TV back then, we would have been a great TV show. There was drama, there was comedy. I mean, we had the whole package. And we had to keep it light because Coach Gus and his genius had us competing against each other every day for the right to play in a real game. I mean, we played these doubleheaders every day. And we even played a World Series. The World Series you just saw, we did that every year, and the pressure was comparable. So we had to play in these games every day just to be able to play in the real games. And so we, there was always somebody doing something goofy or funny. I just remember being on the on-deck circle one time and big game, getting ready to hit in a very high-pressure situation. And a guy would come up and say something like, "Hey, relax. There's 2 billion people in China that don't care whether you get a hit or not right now." So, which was true. It's kind of a deep thought, but brings perspective to the moment. But I want to say to Coach Gus, where's Coach Gus? Is he still here? Oh, there you are. Okay. I just want to say to you, thank you. Yeah, go ahead. I just want to thank you for your influence on my life, your influence on all of our lives. We're all the better for it, and everybody that's come after you, whether coach or player, really stands on your shoulders. So I'm grateful for your influence in all of our lives. I also want to just thank everybody that from that time on, there are some folks that have been very instrumental in shaping me. I think of Bryant and Alice, my in-laws. Your love and generous spirit has left a mark on me, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you. Galen and Marilyn, you guys were so pivotal in my life at a real just a crucial time. So thank you. I'm really glad y'all could be here tonight. And all you guys, I'm going to back up to the players again. Thank you guys. You guys were great. And Chuck, especially my roommate Chuck Ertley, we kept each other sane and made it through. And you were a real, it was great to spend that time with you. I know I'm forgetting somebody here. Oh, Robert. My partner Robert Loeb and his wife Marjorie are here, and we've built a great business together. And I just want to say to y'all that Ruth and I have considered you always and always will consider y'all just a gift from God. And I thank you for your friendship and your wisdom and your trust in me. So thank you. Some of my church families here tonight, thank you all for loving the Cisariks. We are grateful forever, really. And my children, Hannah, David, Jesse, Amanda, I want you guys to know, I hope you know that as great an honor as this is, and it is, it doesn't compare to the honor of being your father. And I really mean that, and I look forward to the future that God has for each one of you, and with great hope and expectation. So, and my wife Ruth, the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I've found a great thing in you. There's nobody on this earth that God has used to shape my life more than you, and I thank you for your devotion and your love for me and the children. Thank you. Love you. The last thing I'll say is that when I got the call after I picked myself off the floor, I was completely shocked. I had a thought come to my mind, and that was how much I appreciate that this is called the Longhorn Hall of Honor and not the Hall of Fame. I don't really have anything against the Halls of Fame, but I like words. And, it's pretty easy, especially these days, to be famous. And we can turn the TV on and find people who are famous just for being famous. And but honor is different. Honor is more difficult to attain, and as such, it's more valuable. And I am truly grateful for the honor that this university has bestowed upon me, and to be here, and for having y'all share this with me tonight. So thank you very much, and God bless.